Salut, c'est Madame Sako et ce soir, nous allons apprendre le vocabulaire pour leçon 3, c'est nous. Alors, commençons. I'm going to ask you how to say a word in French, and you should pause the video and try to write it down maybe, and then say the word, and then check your work. As you do this activity more and more, you should need your notes from your vocab list less and less. So as you're also, you should have your vocab list with you, and you should also be writing the words in that are missing on your list. So we're going to start with a nurse. So how do you say, comment dit-on a nurse en français? Comment dit-on a nurse en français? Une infirmière. Une infirmière. Comment dit-on un ingénieur? Un ingénieur. Un ingénieur. Comment dit-on a writer? Un écrivain. Un écrivain. Comment dit-on un artiste? Un artiste. Un artiste. Comment dit-on a singer? For this one, there's two words, for male singer or for a female singer. For male, we have un chanteur. Un chanteur. For a female singer, we have une chanteuse. Une chanteuse. Comment dit-on a pilot? Un pilote. Un pilote. Comment dit-on a teacher? Un professeur. Un professeur. Comment dit-on a lawyer? Un avocat. Un avocat. Comment dit-on an actor? Again, there's two words for this one. For male, un acteur. Un acteur. For female, une actrice. Une actrice. Comment dit-on a cook? Un chef. Un chef. Comment dit-on a doctor? Un médecin. Un médecin. Comment dit-on a policeman? Un policier. Un policier. This is not a accent, that's a dot. Un policier. Comment dit-on a carpenter? Un charpentier. Un charpentier. So those are your professions. Now we're going to learn how to talk a little bit about what people look like. Comment dit-on brown-haired? Or brunette, rather. Brun, if you're talking about a guy. Brun. Brune. Brune, if you're talking about a girl. Comment dit-on blonde or blonde-haired? Blond. Blond, if you're talking about a guy. Blonde. Blonde, if you're talking about a girl. Comment dit-on tall? Grand. Grand, if you're talking about a guy. Grande. Grande, if you're talking about a girl. Comment dit-on short? Petit. Petit, if you're talking about a boy. Petite. Petite, if you're talking about a girl. Comment dit-on I have blank hair? For example, I have black hair. J'ai les cheveux. J'ai les cheveux. And for example, j'ai les cheveux noirs. J'ai les cheveux noirs. Notice that the word cheveux is plural, so there should be an S on the word end of noir. J'ai les cheveux noirs, although you don't pronounce it. I have blank eyes. For example, I have blue eyes. J'ai les yeux. J'ai les yeux. Example, j'ai les yeux bleus. J'ai les yeux bleus. Again, the word for eyes is plural, so the adjective also has an S on it, but we don't pronounce it. J'ai les yeux bleus. Comment dit-on bald? Chauve. Chauve. So that's how you describe people. Now we're going to talk about how to talk about whether people are in class or not, or what class they're in. So to say in class, you're going to say, we'll talk about that phrase, but the example is in math class. So for example, dans la classe 2. Dans la classe 2. What goes on the line is the subject. Dans la classe de maths. Dans la classe de maths. Don't pronounce the S on maths. Comment dit-on English class? La classe d'anglais. La classe d'anglais. Comment dit-on history class? La classe d'histoire. La classe d'histoire. Comment dit-on science class? La classe de sciences. La classe de sciences. Comment dit-on French class? La classe de français. La classe de français. Comment dit-on art class? La classe d'art. La classe d'art. Comment dit-on music class? La classe de musique. La classe de musique. Comment dit-on gym class? La classe d'éducation physique. La classe d'éducation physique. Comment dit-on technology class? La classe de technologie. La classe de technologie. This is not an accent again. This is just a dot on my I. I'm hungry. Comment dit-on I'm hungry? J'ai faim. J'ai faim. Comment dit-on I'm thirsty? J'ai soif. J'ai soif. Comment dit-on are you hungry? Tu as faim? Tu as faim? Comment dit-on are you thirsty? Tu as soif? Tu as soif? To talk about your favorite colors. My favorite color is. What are we going to say? Comment dit-on my favorite color is? Ma couleur préférée est. Ma couleur préférée est. So let's identify some colors. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Rouge. Rouge. Orange. Orange. Jaune. Jaune. This one has two. Vert. Vert, if you're talking about something masculine. Or verte. Verte, for something feminine. Bleu. Bleu. Although there's an E for the feminine on this one, it's not changed the pronunciation. Violet. Violet, for something masculine. Violette. Violette, for something feminine. Noir. Noir. Noir, for masculine. Noir, for feminine. What's inside the circle? This is the arrow pointing to the circle. Blanc. Blanc, for something masculine. Blanche. Blanche, for feminine. Rose. Rose. Gris. Gris, for masculine. Grise. Grise, for feminine. One last one. Oh, fin. This is the end. However, before we get to the end real quickly, I do want to show you the last one, which is the word for brown. In French, in Parisian French, we're going to use marron for brown. Marron. Marron will never, ever, ever agree with the noun, so there'll no E's, no S's, just marron for brown. Now we're done. Fin. Now you're going to want to make sure you study the words and do the Kia activity. Merci et au revoir.